Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have to talk about the big story of the day, and that is kind of LCS related, but really just all League of Legends esports related, and even more so all Riot Games related. Some drama coming out around some new scheduling and broadcast changes that some people are not very happy about, and maybe rightfully so. But first word from today's sponsor, which is of course Prize Picks. This is daily fantasy made easy, and right now is an awesome time to join Prize Picks. Actually, they have the 12 days of Pixmas going on, and I'm uploading this video late at night on the 15th. So by the time you guys see this, it's going to be the 16th. And their promo for today, December 16th, is Festive Flex Friday. Boosted payouts on flex plays must be placed from noon to 5 p.m. Eastern. So this is a really awesome deal. If you've been on the fence about maybe I'm going to play on Prize Picks, maybe not, this is a great time to get started. New promos going on every single day. Maybe if this promo isn't for you, maybe the one tomorrow will be even better. If you guys do want to get signed up, check out the first link in the description below, where Prize Picks is actually going to match your first deposit up to $100 for new users. And with that being said, thank you to them. Let's get right into this video. So this is what we were talking about today. There's actually multiple articles, but first up is the esports broadcast update from the LOL esports staff. They said insights into the 2023 esports scheduling methodology by Riot Games. And TLDR, with the growth of our esports, we are revamping our broadcast scheduling practices to better serve fans. This will lead to broadcasts that reduce overlaps, schedules that match viewer preferences, new opportunities to explore formats and fresh content, and updated schedules across leagues and games for the 2023 season. So in the coming days and weeks, you will see leagues across LOL Esports and Valorant share their plans for 2023. Ahead of these announcements, we wanted to share the insights that guided our thinking. So there's, some learnings that they found or whatever. They said this isn't an exhaustive list, but most fans tend to follow their favorite game regardless of region, which again, to me, isn't really a shocker. And it is what kind of makes this whole thing really weird, because Riot has LOL Esports, this, behemoth, and they have Valorant, this new up-and-coming shiny toy, but they're both absolutely insane, massive, huge, smash hit successes in their own right, but also, still have a long way to go in their own rights as well. And it turns out the fan bases, even though it's Riot Games under the Riot umbrella, the fan bases don't have a ton of crossover. You can see here they say 9% of LCS fans report that they follow VCT Americas. That's the Valorant Americas League. And the LCS viewers, they do watch the LEC, but they don't watch Valorant, and the European Valorant viewers, they don't watch League of Legends, and vice versa. So, this is really putting Riot in a weird spot where they want to support both scenes, maybe, but they have to support both scenes as the same company, and even using the same studios and arenas and venues and broadcast times and slots and all this stuff, even though the audiences are completely different. It'd be like in the United States, if somebody owned like the NBA and the NFL, and they're like kind of competing, kind of working together, one might have to take some hits so another one can thrive. I mean, Riot's just in a really nasty spot right now. And unfortunately, League of Legends esports fans, more specifically North American League of Legends esports fans, seem to be getting the short end of the stick. They say here the top two priorities are that fans want to watch their favorite team, and they want to see the biggest matchups of the week. I think that's 100%. I definitely fall in line with that category. Binge watching every weekend and every league isn't sustainable. I can see that. I can definitely get that. Weekdays are an underserved opportunity. Yeah, okay, whatever. And picking what to watch can be a chore. So here we have it, the new broadcast schedules with the LCS. This is what's getting people a little bit fired up. The LCS on Thursday and Friday, starting at noon Pacific time, in the middle of the day on weekdays when people have school or work, or, a lot of things going on. This is kind of a tough sell for a lot of League of Legends esports fans, and like I said, LCS fans right now. We also have the LEC on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and we at 6 p.m. We have CV LOL Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m., LPL Monday through Friday starting at 5 p.m., and Sunday starting at 3, and LCK getting some new start times. And then, we have Valorant in the Americas going to be going on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at noon, which is still so weird, even for Valorant, Monday at noon. Why? And then in Europe, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 6 p.m. and in the Pacific, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We also had the LCS putting out their broadcast update and spring split schedule, where the spring split is going to begin on January 26th. There is some rumors and talks and stuff going around that, hey, is the lock-in tournament done for? Are they not doing that anymore? I don't know. We haven't really heard about the lock-in tournament. Very, very possible that we won't see the lock-in tournament, which I also think would be a pretty big L. But broadcast days will shift to Thursdays and Fridays, extending to Wednesdays during Super Weeks. We're not even going to get Saturdays during the Super Weeks. Absolutely crazy. LCS Spring Finals will take place on April 8th and 9th. Venue information will be released closer to the date. And the LCS Arena has been renamed to the Riot Games Arena because, again, they're going to be sharing it with Valorant. Expect to see a completely reimagined stage beginning at the global kickoff event on January 10th and 11th. So, again, that makes it sound like we're not seeing lock-in, but yes, this thing has shifted to Thursdays and Fridays in the middle of the day, and people are not happy, and again, I get it, rightfully so. Some people are saying, hey, we're never going to have a crowd in person now. Like, I don't know, I've never been to the LCS Arena in California, in Culver City, Los Angeles, wherever it is. I know Travis Gafford said this year it seemed like attendance was a little bit down in person, like compared to pre-pandemic. I don't know. I've never been. I can't compare the two. But who's ever going to be at the games now if it's Thursday and Friday at noon? Like, no one is going to be there. The only people who could be there is like tourists, but even tourists, you travel when you have time off or days off or whatever, and still who's going to be there Thursday and Friday in the middle of the day? I don't know. Going to be weird. Also just going to be really, really hard for people to watch the games. And we've already seen so many people tweeting out how they're going to be, on VOD Squad or whatever now. And like, I'm just probably not going to watch full VODs after the fact. Like maybe I'll watch some highlight videos or something, but I don't know. Just a really, really tough sell. And Riot's trying to, make it sound all fluffy and flowery and stuff like, oh, hey, the weekdays are an underserved or underutilized time slot that we need to get into. It's like, okay, well then why not, have everyone like take turns on the weekdays? Like, why can't LCS have the weekends sometimes and, LEC gets a weekend sometimes and LPL gets a weekend sometimes? Like, hey, if the weekdays are so underserved, why don't you want, everybody to get in on these underserved weekdays or yada, yada, yada? It's like, the writing is on the wall, I think is where a lot of people are heading with their thoughts that the LCS isn't doing so well. The future's not looking so great. The present isn't looking so great. And it's just weird how Riot is making a million changes to try and sugarcoat things or kind of dance around the issues when, they are making a pretty clear switch to a focus, at least in the United States and in the Americas, to Valorant over League of Legends. Now, this could change if the LCS has some kind of crazy resurgence or if things turn around and start going well or whatever, but don't act like you're putting the LCS on Thursday at noon because you think it's going to be some smash hit on Thursday at noon. That just doesn't make sense. Yes, traditional sports will have weekday games a lot of the times, but guess what? Their weekday day games don't do good in terms of live viewership and don't do good in terms of fan attendance. The ones that do well are weekday nights and Saturday and Sunday. Like that's, I don't know. I don't know why we're trying to, reinvent the wheel, which I don't think we are. I think they understand what they're doing because I don't think they're stupid. I think they're smart people. They're just, I think not being totally truthful. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. Just had to get the news out to you guys. Yes, schedule changes for all the leagues and things are kind of moving around all over the place, but I don't know. It really does just seem like the LCS is getting the worst of it in a lot of ways, but the numbers will tell the story this year. We will have to see how it goes. I'm still, a little bit cautiously optimistic, maybe giving them a little bit of hope, giving them a little bit of chance. But, at the end of the year, for sure at the end of like 2 or 3 years, we'll really be able to tell how this thing went and if it was a success or failure or whatever, anywhere in between. We'll have to wait and see. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Peace.